it's really nobody like me or nobody that's trying to see better can say. It's nothing more to be said. Everything that need to be said been said already. You know, it's just everybody gotta take heed to what's being said. You feel me? You know, like it's gonna be a constant cycle, bro. And like me personally, I can't really blame a motherfucker for trying to get back. You feel me? Cause I know how that shit be. You feel me?
Gang.
YouTube, welcome back to a new video, man. Today we up in Chicago with it with Mello Bucks. I think how many people? Like 18 people got shot last night, and 4 of them died at Mello Bucks album release party. So we gonna hop right into it.
When the family feels.
I ain't got no filter like a vehicle with. See, I might yo nigga hoe. I'm
trying to talk to him. Come on. I really do. That's like my big love.
She got an ass, so what's wrong with her? Oh yeah, before we even get into it all the way, we don't condone no violent behaviors. We don't promote no violent behaviors, and it's for entertainment purposes only, you know. So we ain't trying to, you know, that's all.
I'm sorry, unit coming in?
1813.
1813.
In county, we got 1 male that's pronounced. We got 3 females in critical and 1 more male that's critical. I'm gonna call you guys with information on the victims.
God damn.
Fam, I was doing my research on this Georgia mall shooting that happened in Savannah overnight. But as I fell asleep doing research, I woke up to some news about a mass shooting that happened in Chicago. And I knew more details about this situation than the Savannah, Georgia one. So I pushed that to the second one. And we're gonna talk about this one first. And let's just say out the gate, it seemed like Chicago just don't let up. In today's video, we breaking down a wild situation that went down in the last 24 hours in downtown Chicago. A local female rapper was throwing her album release party when gunshots rang out, leaving 3 people dead, 9 people shot, and over 10 people injured. Now, what makes this even more crazier is just hours before this incident, the hood affiliated with this female rapper had men also from their neighborhood attend this album release party. Let's just say less than 24 hours prior to this situation, they was just seen online dissing another man who...
Yeah, that's what happened. Somebody had died like probably like 2 nights ago. They was up on the internet dissing them and shit. You feel me? Like No Limit. They on the internet dissing them and shit. You know. I think I can get a picture. I ain't gonna do it right now, but they was up on the internet dissing them and shit. So it's probably them same niggas that, you know, slid back. I ain't trying to do the police work, but shit, that's how this shit go more than likely, you know.
Lost his life less than 24 hours before the mass shoot. The streets been tense, and this might have been a direct consequence to all that built up pressure. Now, some of y'all might remember this female rapper from a story we covered last year. She made headlines after a physical altercation popping off following the release of a diss track aimed at her. That incident left one of her friends allegedly stabbed, and it landed her on house arrest. Fast forward to now, she's back in the news for all the wrong reasons. What was supposed to be a celebration of her new album had turned deadly, as her own boyfriend was tragically killed in the middle of all of it. Today we break down what allegedly led up to this. Look at how these situations keep getting out of control. Talk about the dangers of fueling street beef through music and social media. Of course, we also gonna...
That's how it be, like, you feel me? Like, a lot of people promote, like, things and not really with it, you feel me? Like, I don't know how to explain it. Well, it's like, if you gonna promote the streets, you gotta know what come with it and be like, you know, if you acting like that, you feel me? You gotta be all in with it, you feel me? Because, like, a lot of people posting, like, it's sad and shit like that, which it is sad, you know. It's sad that people don't know what come with this shit when they promoting it, you feel me? It's sad that a lot of people there that want even probably with it that end up paying consequences for it, you know, like. Y'all gotta know what y'all, like, what energy y'all putting out and shit like that, you feel me? A lot of people probably was there just to support and shit like that, but, you know, you gotta know what you dealing with, you feel me? And you gotta look before the situation, you feel me? Like seeing what they was doing, turning people that just lost their life a couple nights ago. Now y'all finna go out doing the same thing, and like, I don't know, like, it'd be crazy though.
Before we go over this one, I want you guys to remember, I don't give you no angle. I just give you the story. So with that being said,
Yeah,
make
Doo-Wop
sure you
up in
like, comment,
Alright, he
and
got
subscribe.
Doo-Wop got shot too
Now, if you wanna check out the
last
first
night.
video we did on this female rapper just a year ago, I'll leave the link in the bio. Today we visit Chicago, Illinois, in a neighborhood on 78th and Essex. A neighborhood that birthed a Chicago well-known rapper that go by the name of G Herbo. Also many more, with artists like Big Op and even a female artist like Mello. Last year, Mello dropped a track titled Move with over 5 million views and counting that was shot in front of 78th and Essex.
The butt off liquor, I'ma throw this ass for sure. Pipe round in the air. Flow.
11 months, dropped a track titled BD featuring G Herbo with over 2 million views and counting that also had a cameo on 78th and Essex.
My prime, yeah. I ain't got no filter like a vehicle with no.
Mello been continuing to thrive in her career, and just last week, she announced that she's dropping a mixtape titled Hollywood on July 3rd.
Yeah, she really raw as hell. Like she raw as hell with the music shit. You feel me? She definitely
Release, July 2nd, 2025, Mello went to Instagram and posted that she was hosting a Hollywood at a private location, saying that doors open at 7 p.m. And unfortunately, due to unforeseen circumstances, we'll later find out exactly where this private location was. But before we get to that, while she was promoting her mixtape release party, men affiliated with her neighborhood was dissing a man who lost his life just less than 24 hours prior. Allegedly, he went on a drill and his car got popped. The victim was identified as Drill.
Yep, this one right here, yeah.
Mob. It happened early Wednesday morning, the night of the album release party, in the West Pullman neighborhood in Chicago's far south side. He was inside his car when a dark-colored vehicle pulled up and someone inside started shooting in the 1200 block of South LaSalle Street. Drills was shot once in the head and was taken to Advocate Christ Medical Center, where he was later pronounced dead. May he rest in peace.
And that's how I be like, them first 72 hours after somebody died, like the most dangerous for whoever probably has something to do with it, you feel me? Because it's like, that's when the niggas the most emotional, the most mad, you feel me? And they be willing, you know? And for y'all to just go out and just think it's just all chicken ass and that shit wasn't smart, I ain't gonna lie.
A love of condolences to his family. Police said no arrests had been made and the gun was recovered from the scene of the shooting, confirming Drills died with his gun on him, allegedly trying to go on a drill.
Good morning. Well, Chicago police investigating after 2 men are shot to death in separate incidents. Now, the attacks happened a few miles apart and around roughly an hour from one another. Now, the first shooting happened near 79th and Lafayette around 11:20 last night. Officers responded to the scene to find a 66-year-old man had been shot in the chest and neck. Investigators say witnesses tell them the man was standing outside when a dark-colored sedan approached and someone inside the vehicle fired shots. The victim died at the hospital. Police tell us this morning he was not the intended target. A little while later, shots rang out near 121st and LaSalle in West Pullman. Officers there responded to a call about a person shot and arrived to find a man in his 20s
like in the hundreds,
inside his car. Police say the man was sitting in a car when a dark-colored vehicle drove up and someone inside started shooting. The man was shot in the head and was rushed to the hospital where he later died. Police say they did find a weapon at that scene. Now, police are continuing to investigate both shootings and have not said if they are connected. By the way, no one is in custody and no arrests have been.
Now, shortly after this incident, people went to Instagram associated with 78th and Essex to diss Drills. One person wrote, "Hope your family got money for your funeral, B." One person wrote, "Drills died on a drill." Another person wrote, "They have been getting it fired up." Now, we're going to stop it there. We're not trying to disrespect
Right, like, that shit, people think it's sweet. People think it can't happen to them until it happens to them, you feel me? Then when it happens, it's too late, you feel me? But, like, everybody grown and shit. Like, this what I don't get. Like, everybody grown and shit. Everybody experienced death a little bit, you feel me? Like, everybody at this point, you feel me? At the age we at. So, it's like, for y'all to think that shit can't happen, for y'all to think y'all untouchable, y'all gotta know that ain't true, you feel me? Y'all just gotta know that, you know? So, for you to be out throwing functions and knowing you saying it's a private location, but in all reality, bro, it's not private, bro. Like, people there that you probably ain't, like, I don't know how to explain it, but it's like, ain't nothing private, especially when it's a big function, because you never know what everybody got on their agenda, you feel me? You never know what everybody, you know, plan on doing or plan on telling the next motherfucker, you feel me? So it's like, I don't get it. Like, I don't be getting it. I ain't gonna lie. That's why I'm glad I don't be really too much involved in like weird shit like this no more.
Had posted private location on her Instagram. The word got out to the wrong person because somebody enemies who went to that party had got the location,
Right.
which we do. The venue was named Art Is Restaurant and Lounge, located on 311 West Chicago Avenue, Chicago, Illinois. One woman decided to post the location while Mello Bucks was performing. Not saying that's how the alleged enemies got the location, but check it out.
This just in. Mint Mobile and Samsung are new deal. Switch now and get.
Trying to talk to him. Come on. You know what I'm saying? I really do. That's like my big love.
And it's crazy because a lot of these people, like, they just came to, you know, support, you feel me? And 18 people got shot, 4 died. So it's like, all 18 of them not with that shit, you feel me? It's just that, like, you know, that's how I go, you feel me? A lot of people that really end up getting the short end of the stick don't even really be involved like that, bro. A lot of innocent people get killed because they be in the way, you feel me? Like, you know? And that's the sad part about it, you feel me? That's really the sad part about it. And it's like, you feel me? I don't mean to, you know, but you see what she just said, like, she talking about killing, you feel me? And they be talking about because it look cool and look this, look that, you feel me? But you see how that shit end, you see how that shit really go, like, you know, like, that shit not cool, you feel me? It's not cool, especially if you're not really with it, you feel me? You putting all these people in danger, you feel me? And I know it might sound a little corny, you feel me? But that is, it's the facts, you feel me? Like, you gotta expect certain shit when you do certain shit or you promote certain shit, you feel me? It's all about energy at the end of the day, for you attracting this shit, that shit gonna bite you in the ass, you know?
But about 2.5 hours after that video, at around 11 p.m., Chicago police had reported that 4 people was killed and 14 was wounded in a mass drive-by shooting outside their lounge. They say a number of clubs and businesses are located in that area. The witnesses say they heard the rapid fire and the gun racing out of the area. One female witness said, "It was traumatizing, and I'm just shook. From people screaming, to blood on the street, to people lying on the street saying, I can't breathe. Just horrific, more than I ever seen." End quote. A worker at the nightclub told the local news that the club was closing when the shooting happened, so a large group of people were headed outside. Police say a preliminary investigation indicate that a dark-colored car drove past the nightclub minutes after 11 p.m. when an unknown person or multiple people took out one or more guns and opened fire into a crowd of people. Now, one of the people who lost their life was Mello Buck's boyfriend. Check out our Instagram story the following morning.
I'm talking about it.
This is all new.
On that overnight mass shooting.
Again, at least 4 people are dead, 14 others are hurt. Let's go straight out to Nate Rogers, who joins us live right outside the club where this happened in River North. Nate?
Anthony, good morning to you, Natalie. I tell you, this was a god-awful tragedy here in River North. A very chaotic scene from what we're hearing from witnesses here at the venue, but also at the hospital. We do know, confirmed by Chicago police, that 18 people were shot, 4 people killed. The victims' ages range from 21 to 31 years old. Take a look at this video, guys, from overnight. Here's what we know. Police tell us a dark-colored vehicle drove past the location. Someone pulled out a gun and started shooting at a large crowd that was standing outside. Many people seen running for cover. Now, at this hour, it is unknown if there were multiple shooters. We do know the sidewalk remains littered with blood.
It had to be at least like 2. I ain't gonna lie. For you to shoot 18 people, it had to be at least 2 motherfuckers shooting. You feel me? And like, I seen the video. It's a video. I'm gonna post it up on my Instagram. So make sure I go follow my Instagram in the description. But whoever was shooting, the shooter that like you seen, he had some big shit. I ain't gonna lie. Like he had at least a Drake or like an ARP or something big. Like he ain't had nothing little. You feel me? Like you seen it, you know. That shit crazy. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna post the video on my Instagram though.
Shoes and clothing. The shooting happened outside Artist Restaurant and Lounge, which recently opened here at 311 West Chicago Avenue just after 11 o'clock last night. We've learned that local artist Mello had a listening party at this location prior to this incident. We spoke to street pastor Donovan Price, who was at the scene moments after those gunshots rang out. He also visited multiple hospitals where victims were taken. Here's more from witnesses.
First I've seen, just, you know, people wanting to find their other people, find who was alive, finding who was, you know, where their phones were, because they dropped them in the chaos, so they couldn't even call for, couldn't even find their car keys. It's something that you wouldn't expect to find in the city. We have a lot of shootings, but nothing like this.
It's really sad what's going on out here. The community needs to step up. Obviously, this is not just taking place on the south and west side of the black and brown communities. This is happening all over, including downtown on the north side. It's going to take all of us to save us.
Nah, definitely.
Now, a little bit more about those victims who lost their lives. We know that they are...
and, like, I ain't gonna lie, like, a lot of shit that you can say already been said thousands of times. Like, everything's so cliche, you feel me? Like, you know, everybody gotta put their pride to the side, and, you feel me? They just gotta, you know, like, just avoid certain shit, you feel me? But like, and then like the cycle gonna keep continuing, because it's like what caused death is death, you feel me? So if the cause of something is the effect of something, it's gonna always be a cycle, you feel me? It's just gonna always be a cycle, you feel me? So it's really nobody like me or nobody that's trying to see better can say. It's nothing more to be said. Everything that need to be said been said already, you know. It's just everybody gotta take heed to what's being said, you feel me? You know, like, it's gonna be a constant cycle, bro. And like, me personally, I can't really blame a motherfucker for trying to get back, you feel me? Cause I know how that shit be, you feel me? But at the same time, it's like, that's gonna cause a lot of this shit to keep going. So it like, I be trying to tell kids and tell people, like, everybody, like, if you ain't gotta be in it, don't be in it, you feel me? If you can avoid certain like, if you can avoid a lot of bad shit that attract bad energy, avoid it, man. Like, a lot of shit don't even be worth it, man. Like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, it just it be a lot of negativity going on that people don't have to be involved in. They end up getting caught up in it, you feel me? And that's the thing I hate to see, you feel me?
Woman who was shot in the
that
chest.
make more people
Another
come
woman
in,
who
you
was
feel me? And
shot in the
it's
chest
crazy.
as well. We also received word that there were 2 men, ages 24 and 25 years old, who were shot in the chest and head that lost their lives. The Dunkin' Donuts, guys, actually, that you see behind me, it remains closed right now as crews are trying to repair glass that was shattered as a result of the shooting. You can actually see some of the shattered glass on the ground right now. We do know detectives were out here, and they will be back out here canvassing the neighborhood looking for surveillance video, as apparently there are multiple surveillance cameras in this area. The latest from Chicago police is that there are no suspects in custody, but again, 18 people shot overnight, 4 people killed following a listening party.
When they find out who do this, if they find out who do this, they ass is fried, bro. Like, your ass finna get 3,000 years plus life. Like, they not finna play with you, gang. Downtown, 4 hats and 1 go, you feel me? You went up 4 hats and 1 go. Then shot 14 other motherfuckers, you feel me? Like, whoever, if somebody get caught for this, they ass going down. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you.
Here in River North, we do know that their victims remain hospitalized, some in good condition, others in critical condition. Of course, we'll continue to follow this story and keep you updated on air.
And that's the thing, like, they probably can go up some more hats because there's still people in the hospital that's still fighting, you feel me? That shit, it be crazy, I ain't gonna lie. Even if people ain't dead, they could probably have life-changing injuries and shit, probably paralyzed, probably can't move their arm in certain ways, you feel me? Probably gonna be dumb a little bit, slow a little bit, you feel me? So it's like, it's deeper than the 4 motherfuckers that just got shot for. We still got pending victims. We still got people that probably ain't gonna be able to think, talk, look, move the same, you feel me? Like, this shit crazy, folks.
Online in River North, Nate Rogers, Fox 32 Chicago.
Nate, thank you. And Gabriela Primus is live at Northwestern Hospital, where several of the victims were taken after the shooting. What is the latest there, Gabby?
You know, Natalie, we're just arriving within the last 10 minutes, but we were able to gather a lot of information. We're outside of Northwestern Hospital here, and as Nate most likely mentioned, 2 males and 2 females lost their lives as a result of this mass shooting. And according to family members here at Northwestern Hospital, it was a daughter and a niece that was very loved, 26-year-old Taylor Walker. I believe we have a picture that we can bring up of her that her aunt was able to share with us that lost her life. She went to Mello release party, a fan group that her family told us is really like a family, that fan group. Taylor was one of the women who lost her life after this release party. Her family, they got the call around 11:30 and they haven't left Northwestern yet. They chose not to talk on camera.
The other 3 victims.
That's what I'm saying. A lot of people just be innocent, man, and that'd be sad, man. Like, that'd be real sad, but there's a lot of shit be going on out here you should try to avoid, you feel me? Like, especially people that be like knee deep in certain shit, you feel me? Like, I ain't gonna lie, this shit crazy, folks.
That's not been identified, but may all 4 rest in peace and love and condolences to their families. Now, out of the 19 people shot, one of them is a well-known rapper and affiliate to Chief Keef and G Herbo, Doo-Wop. He was seen being carried to try to get help as he was shot in the leg, and as of now, he survived, thank God.
Yep, that's him right there.
Some people saying the reason Drills was dissed so much the day he lost his life allegedly trying to do a drill,
he was out some
his
hats.
neighborhood was allegedly responsible for the demise of a young man named Vontae, was allegedly responsible for the demise of a young man named El Peasy. But as of now, that's just rumors. But there you have it, fam.
Nah, that's what it is. Like, when you see a motherfucker getting overdosed when they die, it's either they was a big troll or they was out some souls. I ain't gonna lie. Like, and more than likely, they had a couple hats, you feel me, on some real prominent people. So, like, they real hated, you feel me? Bro, they real hated, you know? And those are the people that people really love, you feel me? Like, they really care for. So, I can see them trying to spin back and doing this, you feel me? I ain't gonna lie, bro. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
Lives lost, a drive-by, allegedly due to dissing, remind you how quick things can turn into these streets, especially when music, the internet, and old street politics collide. Chicago's already heating up before the 4th of July hit. And situations like this show why some folks don't even like stepping out around that time. But as we head out of here, we do want to say rest in peace to everyone who lost their life last night. Love and condolences to you guys' family. We do want to send prayers to those who were shot and affected. Pray for a speedy recovery. Everybody moving through this summer, I pray y'all move safely. I'm gonna do my best to bring you guys the most accurate information to keep you guys updated along the journey. Let me know how you guys feel about this one in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Until then, I'll catch you guys on the next one.
Yeah, man, that shit crazy, man. RIP all them people, man. I ain't gonna lie. RIP everybody that died, everybody that got shot, get well soon, you know. I want everybody, you know. I don't know, that shit wicked though, I ain't gonna lie. But you know, I want everybody to be safe, you feel me? If y'all fuck with the video, like, comment, subscribe, man, and we gone. Gang.